How to lose weight without tracking calories. Alrighty, let's talk. How am I looking? Hey, look at me, check me out. What's going on? I'm about 13% body fat right now. Yesterday I weighed 179, probably 178. I'm gonna go check after I go for my walk. I'm with my dog Kit Kat. Oh, she almost got a squirrel. Yeah. Get the squirrely. She almost got the squirrel. She caught a squirrel one time. She didn't hurt it or anything. She just put her snout in the thing's body. It was playing dead one time. So listen, let's just talk about how to lose weight without tracking calories. Well, actually there's no such thing. You're still gonna have to track unless you want to, you're still gonna have to track unless you just accidentally eat in a caloric deficit, okay? Listen, I'm the type of guy, I fucking hate tracking calories. God damn it, I hate tracking calories. And I didn't do it for 10 years. And I did tracking for about a month or two. I know it doesn't seem like that long of a time, but somebody that's in the field, I know my body well. Okay, there's gonna be a bit of wind here. But listen, hopefully you can still hear me. I'm gonna be posting this video no matter what. After you get really good at tracking, okay, I'm just gonna briefly outline and then I'm gonna go into detail, okay? I'm gonna go into detail. Once you get really good at something, it's no longer work to you. And actually, once you get lose enough weight and you're in the area you want to be in, you can fluctuate in weight more. You're right around now in this area. But if you're overweight, for lack of a better term, if you're overweight, if you fluctuate when you're overweight, you're not going to feel that good about yourself. Let's just be honest, okay? Now, how you're going to get down to that weight, it really doesn't seem like anybody really cares anymore. There's so few people I know that actually want to lose weight. I'm not even going to say who, I just know people, okay? You do too. So many people, they're obese for most, if not all of their life. The only way they ever lose weight and get down to like an attractive body fat percentage is, if they get in an accident or, I don't know, man. People are so weird. Listen, how do you get good? How do you lose weight without tracking calories? Short story long, you get really good at tracking calories. I've done it on and off for like, whatever it is, 5 years, 6, 7, 8. But once you know, listen to this. Once you know what eating in a deficit feels like, once you know what it feels like to not eat enough food, and when you know what it feels like to eat more than enough food, and you know what it feels like to eat until you're satiated or maintenance, or you eat amount of food in a 24-hour period or in a day. You eat the amount of food in a day that makes you not gain weight or lose weight. When you know what those feel like, you eat till you're sick, or if you don't eat enough and you're very hungry and ravenous, you're gonna know what that feels like. So back to the tracking. Listen, this is what you need to do, okay? Start reading what you eat, and you can Google it. I'm sure there's some app you can download. I don't want to get that tight. You can find the app yourself. I don't have anything that comes to mind. I've never used an app. Don't use an app. You don't need to. Just Google it. Instead of relying on the app, you can just Google it and put it into your brain, okay? Everybody out there has a memory, right? Okay? 2 extra large, I love eggs, right? That's how I break my fast almost every day. 2 extra large eggs or 2 large eggs, 170 calories. A little bit of butter, that brings it up to 200. 200 calories for 2 extra large or large eggs. 200 calories. I eat probably 4 eggs a day. That's 400 calories when they're sauteed in butter, or a touch of olive oil, or lard, or coconut oil, okay? Or beef tallow, whatever. I've been doing that lately. Whatever saturated fat you have, okay? So now you know how much, how many calories you're getting when you eat eggs. Okay, there's a lot of listen, you gotta listen to this. There's a lot of calorie calculators out there. Okay, I've been experimenting with my body, and I find I work out about 3 days a week, and I like to walk, 5, 10, 15,000 steps a day. And I find that my maintenance is my body weight times by 15. Once again, my body weight, which is about 180 pounds, always, my whole life, never really fluctuated. One time I was at about 200, and I've been down to 169, probably when I was like just barely hitting puberty, right? My weight, 180 pounds times by 15 calories, or times by 15. And then that amount of calories, what is it, 2,800 approx, 2,760. I'm not the best with math, I'm a lot better at English. That amount of calories is your maintenance. And then what you're gonna wanna do is to shave a few hundred calories off. I like 3, 4, 5, 600, 3 to 600 calories, shave that off your maintenance. Okay, take your body weight, you're what? You're about 200 pounds right now, right? Am I right? 200 pounds, times that by 15. Use your calculator, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, check it out. Beautiful up here. Love nature. You got to get in nature. Very good for you. The fresh air speeds up your metabolism, helps you detox. I'm wearing my grounding shoes. You got to listen, take a look at your feet. You got to take your feet, put it on the earth. I'm going to do that right now just for you. Okay? That's actually really, really good for you. Okay? Research the benefits of grounding. So now that you have your maintenance calories, you know how much you need to eat to approximately maintain weight, because everybody watching this is working out 3 times a week, right? 3 times. You don't want to do too much more than that. You don't want to do too much less. Work out 3 days a week for an hour or 2, and you've got to go pretty intense, depending on, if you're older and maybe you have injuries or whatever, but work out 3 days a week. Okay, you don't want to work out too much because you won't be able to recover. Although you can overtrain for a little bit. I've seen some results, but the long-term goal isn't to overtrain. That's like overcompensating for other areas in your life. Like if you don't have enough love, if you don't have enough money, if your parents hate you, if your dog misbehaves, which mine doesn't. My dog is very well trained, okay? Listen, when you overtrain at the gym, you're just like maxing out all your HP points on one area of your life that you're not, to overcompensate. Overcompensation sucks. It's called reaction formation, psychoanalytically. Look it up. It's when you to cover up something else, you act the exact opposite, right? Like somebody who's like a really bad person will act like really good, or somebody who's really insecure will act like they. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah. So work out in moderation. Always remember what your long-term goal is. Again, the long-term, one of my mentors said, the long-term goal is not to track calories. It's not your long-term goal. So after you figure out what your maintenance is, you start burning fat. Listen, for the past month, about 2 or 3 weeks, I just stopped tracking, because look at what I look like. I'm working out about 3 days a week. I'm about 13% body fat. And according to the BMI scale, I know the BMI scale is a little bit bullshit, but for my height, which is 5'11", 180 centimeters, I want to be somewhere between 24 to 26 BMI. For women, I think it's 26 to 28 BMI, or is it 28 to 30? Yeah, but or is it less? 18 to 24% for. Anyways, just Google it, okay? But listen, my BMI right now is 25. I was 24 and a half. So I don't want to lose too much more weight. I mean, I could, I'm going to, but on paper, statistically, I'm pretty much, listen to this. On paper, statistically, I am the perfect weight. Fuck, I want to take my shirt off, but I don't have anywhere to put my phone. We're going to keep it profesh today, okay? So I hope that you got a lot from this video, and I'm not quite done yet, but I'm just trying to lead your awareness to certain things. Again, 90% of people are not going to implement what I say here, and I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be, right? But I do really enjoy life, and a lot of people tell me that I'm really devastatingly good looking. Okay, what else do you need to know? It's really good in life to relax, okay? Not to be too high strung, but you don't want to be lazy either, okay? Now that you have your maintenance calories, when you get really good at tracking, okay, energy's coming back, You ready? Listen to this. Once you get really good at tracking, you're gonna get into the spot where you step on the scale, go buy a scale on Amazon. It's called Renpro, R-E-N-P-H-R-O, Renpro, R-E-N-P-H-R-O. It's about $30. I should get an affiliate link. Once you get a body fat scale and it weighs your weight, and you get this little Bluetooth thing on your phone, you can see how much your body fat is and your weight. Once you get that, I'm gonna put my shoes back on because I want to walk. Once you get that, you can check your body weight every day. And what is that going to do? You're going to know if you're gaining or losing weight. And what's that going to do? You're going to know if you're on the right track, okay? And so once you get on the right track, you're going to understand your body and what it feels like to eat less food than you need, right? You're going to know what it feels like to go to sleep while burning fat and losing weight. And yeah, like I said, I've been able to maintain my weight and even burn a little bit of fat and still hit the gym 3 days a week, approx, and just feel great and still maintain this body fat percentage. And I wake up this morning, instead of fasting, I didn't fast, okay? I slammed, okay? I enjoyed some grass-fed milk and organic local maple syrup in my coffee. Milk and maple syrup in my 2 coffees. That was amazing. It felt like $1 million, okay? It felt like I was free. I didn't feel like I was trapped into something. You know, there's a lot of people out there. You know, they just want to fast every day, and that's fine. But I mean, I would urge you to just like try to not fast for one day. It would bring that metabolism up. I mean, you can do what you want to do, right? I'm just really deep down the rabbit hole at this point. And so, yeah, once you know how to track calories and you see that weight coming down, listen to me closely. When you see that weight coming down on the scale and you're looking in the mirror, you're like, wow, my abs are getting sharper. I don't know if you're a man, woman, I don't know how large you're going to be, but usually people, when they look in the mirror, they can tell whether or not they're getting fatter or skinnier. And so that's amazing. So you're going to tell if you're losing weight. That once you know whether or not you're losing weight, you'll be able to know what that feels like, and you'll be able to continue to manufacture that day in and day out. Right. Okay. So it's probably gone on for 15 minutes now. I guess I'm gonna wrap things up. Okay, I want everyone to go and subscribe, okay? And let's get me monetized, okay? So I can start bringing some money in. So I want everyone to go subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you have any comments, let me know, okay? Like the video. I want you to like it. Comment what you think. If you need some help, I'll give you a one-word answer, okay? All right. Bye-bye.